Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your October general reading. This is meant to cover the entire month of October. And I have done an October new moon reading that occurred yesterday for the first half of October. And I will be doing an October full moon reading next week. So before we get started, I want to thank all of you for liking and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all the ways that you support me, so thank you for that. And let's get started, Taurus, with your overall energy. I appreciate the feedback that you're hearing me a little more clearly. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus. The Knight of Pentacles is indicating your exploration of new ways of doing things. This is you contemplating a new direction, a new way to be prosperous, to grow abundance, to grow wealth. This may be you considering a sideline or a lucrative hobby or a side hustle. But you are looking at doing things differently, the things that you have always done, doing them in a different way. In your 10th house, this is the house of your social position and the way others see you. The Sun card is so beautiful. This indicates that you, Taurus, are returning to a naturally occurring skill, talent, or gift that you have. This is you revisiting your childhood experience of this gift or this talent of yours in such a way that it enlightens your whole being. It uplifts you. It allows you to turn your work into play, into creative play, and really is inspirational and uplifting to those among who you work, in your organization, in your business, at your place of employment, or it could be in your community in some way. You are inspiring others. You are finding a rejuvenation of passion in this returning talent that you are refreshing in your life at this time. The first house, your perspective, the Ten of Swords. And this shows you really closing the chapter on a lot of anguish, suffering, and pain from the past. This is you recognizing that many things that occurred that were difficult, that you saw as failures or heartaches, were a part of your life for a reason. And you've really you have been extracting those lessons, really learning what it is that you needed to learn to adjust your vision of the past as an experience of victimhood. You recognize you weren't a victim, that you were choosing opportunities that didn't suit your needs. You were placing the needs of others over your own. And that did not get you what you wanted, that left you depleted and exhausted. Those former alliances, you've learned to cut them out of your life. You are learning to release those attitudes that are reflective of feeling that you have no power, that you are powerless, you have no control, you're the victim of other people's needs and actions. Those are things that you are letting go of, and they are cresting you onto a new portal of opportunity and experience. In the 4th house, your history, your home, your memory, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups shows you giving yourself what you need. You understanding that you can care for yourself, love yourself, and heal yourself better than anyone else. There are also others. You have other supports and alliances in your domestic environment that support you, that only seek to lift you up, that only give you that love that you are looking for. And this is about those that are intimate with you in your self-selected tribe. I realize we don't all live in traditional families, but this is domestic in the sense of your family of origin, your close friends, your children perhaps, are the people who, like you, are there to support you in the ways that you determine, that you choose. In your 7th house, the house of significant others, we have the Hierophant, and this is indicating a commitment on your part to support the part of you that recognizes your spiritual presence, that you are here for a reason, and that others have made the way for your life here at this time. You are the result, the benefactor of the work that others have done to make your life easier. And as you have begun to recognize that, the many gifts that others ensured, from your parents back to your ancestors many years past, you are recognizing that whatever flaws these people as individuals may have had, that they opened up the gateway to your cultural inheritance and connection. And the Ten of Swords is being clarified by the Five of Wands in the 1st house, in the 2nd house, and the Queen of Coins in the 2nd house. You are in a situation in your work where you are learning things together. There is a group of you, a selection, your co-workers. This can also be in your family, that you are solving problems together. There are things that you all want, and nobody has the answer or more authority than another. But together you are creating an opportunity for you to work together so that you can achieve these goals. This is a beautiful card because it can indicate competition in the most positive sense, in the way that having an so-called adversary can make us stronger, can elevate the quality of our participation, and that's the spirit in which this is intended to be. You are clearly an experienced and seasoned manifester. You know how to make what you need from what you have, and this is the skill that allows you to be comfortable and secure in this environment among your peers. The Queen of Cups in the 4th house is being clarified by the Page of Swords in the 5th house and the Page of Wands in the 6th house. This experience of revisiting and rejuvenation of your energy, this ability of yours to give yourself what you need, is opening you up at a number of different levels. It not only is helping you to understand that the way for you has been made by others. None of us gets here alone. And that is something that is really clear from these cards. However, your opening up, this rejuvenation, has allowed you to be a beginner in terms of not only your creative expression, ways of doing that differently now. You are much more experienced than you were as a child. You have many more skills and gifts that you're able to apply, and this is allowing you to engage what you've learned into this new opportunity of rejuvenation that you're experiencing. The Page of Swords here in the 5th house is also indicating that you are allowing yourself to open up to new ideas. Taurus is a fixed sign. It can be very stubborn. And this is a great ability of yours to grow, to actually listen to the ideas of others, to ask for support or the opinion of others, and to actually listen to what that is, to internalize that, to hear what others have to offer, to receive. This is part of The love, the support that you are receiving is asking for the way others see it, opening yourself up to the experiences of others with whom you are close, so that you can learn new ways of doing things, open up your perspective, and allow yourself to be exposed to new things, to not be resistant to change. The Hierophant in the 7th house is clarified by the World in the 8th house and the Wheel of Fortune in the 9th house. This is beautiful. When it comes to your ability to work with others, your public face, your ability to collaborate deeply and significantly to share resources, you have grown. You are coming to the end of a long cycle of achievement in which you are being recognized. This closing out of the cycle of achievement, if it's leaving a job, moving on to another job, this is preparing you for the next phase of your life. And it's interesting, as you are learning these lessons and being more grounded and more clear about the tremendous power you have to meet your own needs in abundance, is really changing the way the universe is recognizing you being ready for more. The universe is favoring your efforts because you are appreciating what it is that you have, the abundance that you have in this life, and ways in which you can grow that and be of service to others. This has you looking at new locations, new cultures, connections at a distance, communications with others, as ways in which you are amplifying the abundance in your life. The Sun card in the 10th is clarified by the Knight of Cups in the 11th house and the 2 of Cups in the 12th house. There's a lot of love going on around here. This ability of you to give yourself what you need has really grown this relationship you have with yourself, with your higher self, with your potential. This is a relationship that was woefully neglected in the past, but you are now, as you are coming into the space where you recognize that it is not the job of others to give you what you need or want. It is your job to articulate what you need or want so that others can help you if they can, but the responsibility for that lies with you. As we are opening ourselves up to that, we are disillusioning ourselves, distancing ourselves from the illusions of the past, the romantic illusions of a fairy tale, and we are actually maturely exploring the range of our emotions now. This card is key. The Knight of Cups shows that rather than indulge in fantasies, romances that are given to us, you are now in a place where you are exploring the range of your emotions. You are experiencing a range of emotions that you haven't experienced before, and you want more. This more has everything to do with your creative expression and ways in which you can fulfill that tremendous need and talent and make that of greater service to others. I'm going to finish up this reading, Taurus, with a hummingbird oracle. And I pulled Sweet Surrender. And this card says, let go, let go, let go, and lighten your load. Then sail freely through the open door to inner peace. I'm going to leave this here, Taurus. Until next time, Namaste.